Hello, Mayor Necropolis. I have a task for you to do. Complete it, and you shall be rewarded. The task is not simple at all. I wish for you to uncover information about the giver. His real name, or how he is connected to the mortal realm once more, whatever you can find, but preferably his weakness, as I am sure neither of us are fond of him. I have left a banner. Place it on the effigy if he succeeded. Don't share the banner or the task with anyone. Sorry, Dream. Welcome back to Eterna SMP. It feels pretty good, actually, just being here back in Necropolis. I did open up the book, just like you saw in the intro. And also, you can see that I still have a lot of stuff to do here. A lot. And I still have buildings to put up. I have a lot of stuff. Actually, I don't even know if I've shown you this, but Dream over here, she offered to help fill in the space, as she put it, with this over here. Aw, isn't that adorable? A little kitty. Thank you, Dream, for helping with the building here. But anyways, the past couple of episodes have been a lot of story-driven stuff. I think it's time we go back to the basics of Minecraft and just do mining and crafting and yeah. So I think, just like it is in a lot of my videos in the past year, let's start this video off with a time lapse. And this time lapse will have the entire building to go along with it, actually. You guys ready? And without further ado, I bid you a bada bing, bada boop. And welcome to Boyo. I mean, I don't really have any other names to call it other than that, because that right there is where I'm gonna put the name, and there really isn't other way to call it except for Boyo. So we're just gonna go with that. And I don't mind putting it right there. We'll put it right here. Whoop, 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 whoop. And whoop, there we go. We have our, I guess you would call it a shop called Boyo, which you guys probably don't know what this shop is used for, but if we take, I want to show you guys something. So things have been going weirdly. Let's take a gander over here real quick. So if you haven't noticed, the hole has been getting much bigger. Ooh, an egg. The hole has been getting much bigger. Well, that's cool. But the hole has been getting bigger, and I am starting to run out of food. As you can tell, I have no food left over, like at all. No food at all. So the plan is to quickly move this out of the way and bring it over to El Pollo over there. Let's go do that right now, actually. So the plan is pretty simple. Basically just recreate that farm into this building here, which will be on this floor. I'm probably actually am going to move some of this stuff because I don't think it fits here really, actually. And then I'm going to put maybe some interior decoration in here because right now it's still very bare bones, but it will be interiorly shown, hopefully. First, there is no chicken shop. And now, and just like that, we have a chicken farm. I think I haven't actually really put any chicken in it, but let's actually go do that real quick. Uh-oh. Chicken on the loose. Oh, nowhere. And then let's see if this actually, hold on. No! You dumb chicken. Okay, it should be theoretically working now. Okay, so what I realized, what I forgot to do was that there was just plain lava up there, which is not good because the chicken would get hit and it would go into lava and immediately die, the baby chicken, if this kept on spewing out. But now that we have this, it shouldn't go into the lava anymore because there's a cauldron in there. However, when it grows up, it will morph into the cauldron and will burn, and this will be picked up. Well, and I don't know what to do up there, really. Maybe I'll think of something. But this building done in one video, which is great. But I still have one more structure to build. That's right, there's still more to do. Let me do another demonstration for you guys. I don't know if you can see over here, but this is my nether portal, right? It's, for a starter, getting started in a world, it's not so bad. It gets the job done, it connects to the nether hub and everything, and that's fine, But, it's still pretty bad. So, I want to make an actual mega base, kind of like an actual nether structure that will be my nether portal into the city, which I think will be really freaking cool. And I don't know exactly where to put it. It's gonna be somewhat big. The real entrance into Necropolis will actually be the nether portal, while the spaceship here is kind of like a back door, kind of. Problem is, I don't know where to put it. My first instinct actually is to probably put it, I'm going to free cam, probably put it right in the middle here. I think that actually would fit really well, as putting building right in the middle of here. So the nether structure will be right here, and then it will lead into the rest of Necropolis. Well, that's the thing. I don't know if I want to be here or right in the middle, but the thing, for something right in the middle, I either want a big structure in the middle, like a very tall structure, or either a very round structure, and not something that's very one-dimensional almost, just a straight line. So I really don't think it's going to fit in the middle. So I'm probably going to put it right here, over here. This is usually the part that I usually leave out. I just happened to be recording this part. I probably ain't going to cut it out, but this is usually the part that I always cut out. This is what Necropolis looks like half the time. Just a bunch of copper blocks all on the ground, just waiting to oxidize. Oh, look, one's already got oxidized. Nice. But yeah, I'm probably gonna be sitting here for a while, actually, just sitting here and waiting for all these to turn into oxidized copper. I guess I'll see you whenever this actually does turn into oxidized copper. So I can't exactly tell you why I did this, but it happened. I already actually managed to build the rest of what I did, but I did not do a whole oh, I got all the copper and everything. I do have the time lapse ready. It's just it's already built out there. It's been made already. That's why I'm in here, because I didn't want to show you guys, because you guys haven't really seen it yet. But I got all the copper, so I got all the oxidized copper that I need. I don't want to look up because I feel like that's going to spoil everything, but I got all the copper, and let me see if I can just click that, and I got well obviously I used up the rest of the deep slate, but I got all the copper I needed. Okay, it's right behind me. It's right in front of the camera. But now all we gotta do, all that material is into a really cool and really epic nether portal. That's right, another time lapse. Hope you guys are ready, because here we go. A bada bing, bada boop. Epic. That was so fucking cringe. Take a look at that. Now, if you don't know what this portal is from, it is from a video game called Subnautica, and it is one of it's like an actual portal in that game as well. And you know, it transports you from one part of the ocean to another, and it's made by alien technology. That's why I kind of like the futuristic look of it, and I wanted it as the actual nether portal for Necropolis. However, I wanted to make it different, so I wanted to make it seem like it wasn't made out of like alien tech, so that's why you got like this handmade ox copper and, you know, like all these carved stone or carved like bricks, which is really nice. And so it gives it a little bit of a, even though it looks very alienish, it has that like slight hint of human technology added to it with the copper, especially when you see the bolts and nuts in the corners of the cube. So if you haven't noticed, it's not technically like on yet. That is because I want to leave it off for a little bit, because not only is this a nether portal, this is the sole source of power for all the Necropolis. And I guess I can tell you guys what it does. So how it works is that it takes power from the nether and uses the the thermal radiation and converts it into electricity that is used to power all Necropolis and transport the electricity through dimensions, and it goes over to everything over here. This is that's why it's a portal, because the portal actually helps as like a conduit to transport power from one dimension to another. And it's what's powering all these glowing signs, because it's definitely not just glow squids, it's actual glowing signs, guys. Stick with the narrative here, please. Now, right now, it's actually going to stay off because the all Necropolis, I want to turn it on when the time is right. What I'm hoping for is actually to have all the Necropolis built before I actually turn this on. So that means even though I spent all this time working 2 days on this build, I'm still going to be using my linky dinky stinky winky nether portal over here. Which, I mean, I feel like I could have just waited until the end, but I kind of wanted to do a big build since I've been doing a bunch of small buildings, because this is going to transfer into what is going to come up later on, and probably the next episode is I'm going to be building a lot bigger buildings. That was a lot of buildings in one sentence, but I'm going to be creating a lot of buildings like these, and I'm going to go around, try to get as much as I can around the perimeter of Necropolis. And inside that is going to be bigger and bigger buildings until you have the big like CEO building. I get that's what I will say is like the CEO building. Anyways, what do you guys think? I think it looks really cool. I mean, that is like a monumental thing. When I built this, I was like, okay, this is a pretty big build. I mean, look how much it takes up the space of that place. It takes up so much space, which I'm glad I was able to find a place to put it. This is going to be much more important in the story than just a cool little building that has another portal. It's going to have actual lore behind it, which I was kind of hoping for, because right now I have a city, but what's in the city? There's no story in it. So this is what this is going to add a little bit of like world building. This right here is the power source. I don't know what to call it yet though. If you guys have any names for what to call this Subnautica portal, drop it down in the comments. I would love to take your advice. Now, there is one more thing I want to do, but first, in order to do it, I think I need to slip into something a little more comfy. Boom, that's right. Detective Quevey is back. I feel so good to be snuggled all up in this new suit, might I add. It's different now. It's the new and approved Detective Quevey shirt. It's what the precinct just had in their closet, alright? Okay. But it seems that we have gotten mail, it seems. From Freddy Fazbear. Grand opening. Grand opening flyer. Ugh, heard about that place. The dead kids. One of my buddies had to work there. And in the other, we have help me find my missing shipments. Oh, and cooked chicken. Huh. It said it was from Dream. Let's use our detective skills here real quick. Wonder where is the best place we could go to find Dream. I got it. I know exactly where to go. Last I remembered, this is where Dream set up her shop. Ghost Woods Furniture. Well, it seems like no one's here. But I know Dream will be here whenever she needs me. So, I need to set up shop. Well, this isn't Joe's, but for the meantime, it'll keep me busy. I think I need to stay pretty close just in case Dream decides to stop by. I guess in the meantime, I'll hunker down back in my hidey hole, and I'll think about that day when they got away. I'll never forget the day my lieutenant sent me out undercover. We had heard from an anonymous tip that someone was selling illegal appliances, and it was my duty to clean these streets. I was able to set up a meeting with the suspect and was ready to bring this putz to justice. But when it came time to execute my plan... Hey, you got that?
Well, hello there, sir.
Hey, you got the stuff?
Yeah, I got the stuff.
Hold on, let me.
I also threw in a generator, seeing as you're gonna need a generator to be able to power the stuff.
Okay. Let me just take a look around. Make sure there's no one near us. We should be safe.
Should be safe.
Mm-hmm. How do you want to do this?
I can't fit all the stuff into one bag. I'll put the electronics into a bag for you. Should we just drop the trade on 3?
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Give me that. Thank you. I've been doing business with you, sir.
Yeah. We got that. Yeah. Oh, looks all good. Looks so good. Police, this is a stick up. This is a stick up. You're going to jail.
Run away.
You're going to jail.
Run away. I should have known. No man with a sketchy mustache is an Aether. After children are part of the police. Come on, Horsey, we gotta go. We gotta go, Blue Lightning, we gotta go.
Oh, where'd she go? Yeah, this is Captain Quevey. I'm in. Sorry, I think I lost her. She seemed to slip my hand. Yes, I'm sorry, Captain, but she won't get away this next time. Yes, sir. I'll be back right away. I blew it. And now, because of them, and because of me, I'm on the verge of losing my job. I will stop at nothing to see this criminal behind bars and to see this city safe. But now, all I have to do now is sit and wait until the answers come knocking on my door.